What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking to Air Jordan 1 Spider-Verse, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the Air Jordan 1 Spider-Verse. Alright, man, we're going to be keeping things very simple over here today. We're going to be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set to release May 20th to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $200, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $235 and up depending on the size, right? Okay, now, if you haven't been living under a rock, they already have shock dropped these guys, and I've already seen rumors of pretty much this shoe was sitting at roughly $400 or $500, but since this shock drop and people have gotten these in hand, we've seen their price drop like right at like slightly above retail, so right at $235 and up. In fact, by the time this video drop, probably will drop a little bit more, right? Okay, now these are loaded up on the sneakers app as the next chapter, right? Okay, and I'm assuming they're calling it the next chapter because if you haven't been living under a rock and or if you are new to the sneaker game or sneaker community, this is the second version, to the best of my knowledge, of a Spider-Man version themed sneaker, right? Okay, we have a 1.0, or we just like to call them the origin stories, right? But we also just used to call those the Spider-Mans, but now we got a different version right now and they're calling these the Spider-Verse and or the next chapter, right? Okay, now, or what is it, across the Spider-Verse. I've seen that as well, so it's got several different titles, but we're just gonna say Spider-Verse, but you can also find these under like across the Spider-Verse and or the next chapter, so just keep that in mind real quick. So this is the second version, or you can, if you want to be like me, I'm gonna just say the Spider-Man 2.0 joints. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much simple. But with all that being said, a lot of different materials going on with this shoe. Now, one thing that I recently found out, salutes to many with the kicks, and this is slowly floating around just the internet now, is that this shoe glows in the dark, and it's not your typical glow in the dark, right? Okay, this is like a white glow or a light glow, right? Okay, now apparently, right, I did a little bit of research on this. It's not your typical just put the light on the joints and they're gonna glow once you cut the lights out. This one looks like it actually needs some form of actual sunlight. Not saying the other shoes don't work with sunlight, but the other shoes, like my shoes behind me, the ones that glow in the dark, when I cut all the lighting off of shooting this video and I cut the lights off in this room, in my sneaker room, so to speak, the ones that glow in the dark, they're going to shine bright, but they also shine green. Now this one shines different, right? It's that white. Okay, work with me, work with me. So with all that being said, I like the direction they took with this joint, but this is an example of sometimes a little bit much can be too much for the sneaker community. Sometimes less is best, but they didn't go the less is best situation. Like they didn't go less is best with this shoe is what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, not a bad shoe because they still kept it that Chicago thing that we love, right? Okay, but I will say all this shoe did was hype up the 1.0 joints, right? Okay, the origin stories, because when the origin stories dropped, we didn't really necessarily love those. And when I say we, I would say majority of the sneaker community. Now, a lot did, but we were 50-50 and on the fence. Now, I feel like all this did was pretty much hype up the origin story joints because now we have something to compare it to, right? Okay, at least that's what happened to the kid, right? Okay, and I'm just speaking for myself. Now, with all that being said, still a nice shoe overall, but we've had countless of discussions about this in the Sold Out Discord and on the Sold Out Lives. This shoe, not taking shots at the people that have this shoe, but I can honestly say for the kiddos, I can see this as being perfect. Like if you have children and or like teenagers, good shoe. But like guys, like us older sneakerheads, if you're in the middle like me or the OGs, is like nice shoe. We give you, what is it? E for effort, but you know, we need something else. I don't know, maybe we're stuck in our old ways. But I think Young Bucks wise, so I guess like honestly, when I break it down, I gotta get a shoe 2 rating, man. It's not a bad shoe. Not a bad shoe at all. Let me clarify this. I don't think it's a bad shoe at all. However, this is where their preference come in. This is really a tight decision sneaker, right? I'm so focused on this video because I'm thinking like so much when I first saw it. I'm like, man, this is it. But again, when people have gotten this in hand, I don't, even with that glow in the dark feature that a lot of people didn't know about, I don't think it's there, right? Okay, it could be because things are heating back up and things are going back to normal. I don't know. But overall, right, I'm gonna give it 2 ratings, right? If y'all haven't figured it out. For me, personally, they're gonna be a skip for the kid, right? Okay, not a bad shoe, but nothing I wouldn't write home about. I'd rather just have the 1.0s, which I'm currently chasing, FYI, hint. So obviously, you know, in the future, when, in, or if I obtain the 1.0 joints, I will drop a video. But again, I'm gonna give this another rating for the kiddos and even for like the ladies, but I'm gonna say mainly for the kiddos. If you got like, you know, younger kids, your daughters, your brother, or your, what I say, brother? I said your daughters or pretty much your sons, you know, the younger kiddos, I would say drip. I would say I would love to see the kiddos rocking this then, right? Okay, this would be dope for the kiddos. So not a bad shoe. That's still a good rating. So for me personally, it will be a skip. For the kiddos, they will be drip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we'll be going after these on May 20th, retailing at $200. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.